Hey, Kendra. Hi, can
Hey,
you hear me?
I can hear you. How do you pronounce your
Awesome
name?
sauce. Morel.
Morel. Morel, where you calling me from,
Yes.
love?
I'm in Memphis.
Memphis. How old are you?
I'm 46.
46. What you do for a living?
I'm retired military, and right now I'm a payroll supervisor.
Retired military and a payroll supervisor.
Correct.
Do you have any kids?
I have three, 17, 16, and 9.
All by the same woman?
Two.
Two women. Have you ever been married?
I have divorced with papers.
When did you divorce one of your children's moms?
Yes. My
Yes.
9-year-old.
Your 9-year-old. So you've been married once.
Correct.
And when did you get divorced?
2 years ago.
2 years ago. Okay. And do you believe in zodiac signs?
Not at all.
Okay. So we got Merl, Memphis, 46, retired military, is a payroll supervisor, dad to three children by two women, was once married. What kind of woman you looking for, love?
I'm looking for something that's real simple. I mean, I'm not looking for the sun, the moon, the stars. Just somebody who's very down to earth.
Okay, very down to earth. All right, what are your deal breakers?
Deal breakers. I would say overall two. One would be smoking. The second one would be finances. I don't really care how much money she makes. It's about how she handles her money. I'll give you an example. If she makes $1,000, but she spends 1,100, that's not a good financial plan. She's spending more than she makes. At some point, I'm going to have to compensate her for her bad spending. So finances is very important to me. Not how much money you make, but just how you spend your money.
So again, you said she makes $5,000 but spends how much?
No, no, I said, my example, I use 1,000. So if she made $1,000 and she spends $1,100, means she's spending more money than she makes.
Well, how does she spend $1,100 if she only makes 1,000?
1,100.
Right, but she doesn't have $1,100, so how could she spend more?
No, she makes $1,000
I know that. So
hypothetically,
I'm saying if
and
she makes
she's
1,000, how's she gonna spend 1,100? Because she don't have 1,100. She has 1,000.
well. That's my point. She's spending more than she has.
Oh, they're telling me credit cards. So you're gonna make a
Right,
$1,000?
miscellaneous, whatever her amount is that she makes. If she's spending more money than she makes overall, is what I'm saying.
Okay, they getting me in the comment section saying Kendra Soul, she got credit cards. I'm just trying to figure out if somebody spent $1,000. Why? I mean, to me that doesn't make any sense. You're gonna spend all the money, all of it.
And that's my point, Kendra. If a woman is making however much money, it's irrelevant the number. If she's spending more money than she makes, that's a huge financial red flag.
Okay, 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 okay,
Her,
Cousin
her, her, credit, her
Sam.
credit her,
I
her
mean, to me,
credit
that doesn't
score
make
is
sense.
her credit score.
Say it again.
Yeah, I'm not invested in her credit score. You can always improve a credit score. So I'm like, oh my God, you got to have a certain credit score number. You got to make a certain amount of income. Let's be honest. Her money is her money. My money is our money. So how much she makes is irrelevant. But if she doesn't have a good financial spending habits, that's going to be a huge red flag.
Okay, okay. Any other deal breakers?
Smoking and financial. Financial is very important.
Okay. What about looks? So she got okay. Let's say I'm gonna stay there for a little bit. Have you dated women in the past that have financial issues?
Of course. And it didn't last long. It's one of the biggest secrets, especially in the beginning of dating, that a lot of women try to hide for whatever reason.
So how did you figure it out during the dating? Like what happened?
You start asking questions like, hey, how, I'm trying to get an example here. This is, of course, not on the first date, the second date, but over time, if you ask certain questions, she'll tell you, I don't care about how much money you make that real clear. But what are your spending habits? And eventually, you keep on asking questions about her spending. She'll tell you what it is. I spend hypothetically $500 on my maintenance, my hair, on my nails, whatever that might be. My rent is so much. And you start calculating the numbers. wait a minute, she doesn't make that much money because over time she'll tell you indirectly what she makes.
Does she ask you for money too?
It's not a deal breaker. I'll prefer it not to be, especially in the beginning.
Well, I was asking this, and the example that you were giving about past situations, were they asking you for money as well?
Okay. Yes.
Yes. And you got divorced. Now, was this the issue in your marriage?
No, that wasn't an issue in our marriage as far as finances. She had good financial means. I'm never going to disrespect her finances. No.
Got you. Okay. Now we'll keep going. Does the woman gotta look a certain way?
I would prefer a woman not to be heavier sets. I'm 6'3". I'm about 215 pounds. It'll be, in my opinion, not the best option for me to come home to a woman who is 200 pounds. And
So she
yes, I
can't
did put a
weigh
number
more than
on it.
200 pounds.
I'll prefer her to be in between 140 to 160. The key word is prefer.
So the weight preference is he wants you to be a lightweight. You could even,
Well, if we really go back into history and look at the 1970s, at our parents and grandparents, the usual weight was probably between 140 to 160. What's the
well,
big
that was
difference now?
before fast food was popular.
Well, that also, it also says that a person can control what they go into their mouth, so they can maneuver that.
Merle, you don't play no games. I mean, this woman got to be on point to be with you.
Well, if 140 to 160 is on point, then why are we settling for the average woman to be in 183 pounds? How is that normal? And that's supposed to be acceptable.
I'm not saying that it should be acceptable, and I'm not even telling you to change your requirement. Don't come for me, Merle. I was just saying.
I don't know, Kendra, you're good. You're good. You're good. Trust me, we're on the same channel of music. We're good.
I don't
It's
want
just
no
a
problems with
conversation.
you. I don't want no problems with you. You the teacher that said the paper was due on Thursday. Today's Friday.
I will, I would just say this, Kendra. If I came in here making fries at McDonald's at 46 years old, no woman would date me.
This is true. This is true.
So what men want and what women want are two different things. You were like a not you individual, well, you do overall, but a protector, provider, a leader. The number one thing that men care about for women is physical attraction. I'll give you an example. If Mark and Randy say, "Hey, my man, I got a homegirl for you," the first question he's going to ask is, "What does she look like?"
This is very true. Now, I'm happy you said that. And ladies, I hope you hear this because that is the truest thing out of all things. Whenever I tell men or ask men about women, the first thing they say is, "What does she look like? What does she look like?" And then everything happens from there. Now, the
Correct.
look is the number
Correct.
one requirement, and then they figure out everything else. This is true. Okay.
Correct.
And let's just be clear. So no woman that weighs 200, the preferred
Oh,
way is no, 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 no,
no,
no,
no, no.
no, no. How tall are
Not
you again,
200. No,
Merle?
no, no, no.
How tall are you?
I'm 6'3". Six
Six
three.
foot three. Okay. You have three
Right.
children.
Okay.
Could she have kids?
Of course.
You're fine with that. Okay. Um, Now, did I ask you this? Does she gotta make a certain amount of money?
It's irrelevant because let's be completely honest. Her money is her money. My money is my money. I'll give you even a
You
great
mean your
example.
money is your money or your
Only
money? Did
well,
you say that
my
right?
apologies. My money is our money. My apologies.
Okay.
And
All right.
I'll give you an example. I need three things from a woman financially. One, it's her job to take care of the groceries. You take care of the groceries, you shop for them, so forth, so on. Number two, if you have any debts, pay it off. I'm going to help you pay it off. And number three, save money for vacations. Besides those three things, whatever you do with your money financially, I can really care less because I'm gonna take care of the bills anyways.
Okay, so be able to pay for groceries. When y'all go on
Yeah.
vacations, be able to pay for the vacation.
See, it's not a job to fully pay for the vacation. Make that very clear. I'm just saying contribute to vacations.
Okay, but mortgage, light bill, all that's you.
I got it.
You got it. Okay. Do you want more kids, Merle?
It would be nice. It's not a deal breaker, but it'd be nice.
Okay. What is the age range you desire to date?
There is no age limit.
No age limit.
Well, okay, let me be honest. Okay, I would say max, I would say probably about maybe 51 years old on a max. As far as young, I would go down as low as maybe 28.
Okay. I want to say this. You got some male support coming to you from the comment section. They're paying me to say these things. So we got
Please.
little W. It's L and then two I's. And it says, that brother is preaching. Y'all better pay attention. He spent $5 to say that. Nation's Capital
My man.
said, Nation's Capital said, they want tall. Why can't we want fit? You can't want fit, Nation's Capital. So he is agreeing with you. And then there's another male support. Lure of Leon said, women want a man they can look up to, and men want a woman they can pick up. So you got three men. All three men co-sign your what it seems to be a parent's requirement first. Okay.
Any man who ever says out loud that physical attraction isn't the number one kicker for men is 100% lying to you.
100% lying to you. Okay, okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Sure. Say 6'3", 215 pounds. There you go.
215 pounds. And you cannot weigh 200 pounds as a woman. Preferred weight, 140 to 160.
I mean, 170. It all depends. I'll say this: throw out the 140 to 160. Let's say hypothetically, a woman is 170 pounds and she's athletic. That's an exception to the rule all day, every day.
Okay,
So
fair enough.
it's not a number. It's more or less. I'll say it again: physical appearance.
Physical appearance. How you wear your weight?
Correct.
Okay. When was your last relationship, Merle?
2 years ago, my divorce.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
A gentleman never tells.
Okay. Three flaws you have to work on when it comes to a relationship.
In a relationship, everybody has to work on patience, communication. The third one, it's tough. I can't think on top of my head a third one.
He said, "Listen, I got it all. Don't play with me. Don't play with him."
I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
Well, you only gave me one flaw.
What flaw was is what?
You only gave me
Patient?
one flaw when it came to a relationship, so you don't have two other flaws. Is that things that you can work on?
Okay, here's the work on. Depending on who you are, I can be direct, and I'll give you an example. I can say, Kendra, flush the toilet. I mean, put the toilet seat down. I mean, excuse me. Say it again. I can say, Kendra, flush the toilet. What I really meant was, hey, Kendra, baby girl, do me a favor. Put the toilet seat down before you flush the toilet because all the toxins you get in the air, get on your toothbrush, you get on the toothpaste, on the counter, things of that nature. Two ways of saying the same thing. I could say flush the toilet, which is very direct, depending on who you are. Don't like the direct approach. But in reality, what I'm saying is put the toilet seat down before you flush the toilet. So being direct, it could be a flaw depending on who you talk to.
So is that a desire of yours? You want a woman in general to put down the toilet seat before she flushes the toilet?
I would say this. It was just an example. It was just an example.
I know, but it was an example.
I,
I was
I,
looking at like, ooh, child.
well, you never know. Hey, when you're in the bathroom, I'm not gonna be it anyway. So whatever you do, how you flush your toilet is your toilet.
Okay, fair enough. Why would a woman be lucky to be with you?
Well, first of all, if she meets my requirements, I'm looking to be with her because she's a rare breed. Let's just be completely honest.
Okay.
So all that lucky to be with me stuff. I mean, it is what it is. She has small requirements and vice versa. So we'll be lucky to be with each other. So I'm not gonna put it all off. Oh my God, if I meet this person, she'd be lucky to be with me. Nah, if she meets my requirements, I'm lucky to be with her
Do you want to get married again?
in a heartbeat to the right woman.
And what qualities you feel as though make you a good husband?
Cause make me a good husband. I do the things that most women want. I protect, I provide, I lead. I
And
don't
there you
need
have it.
your financial. Let's say hypothetically a woman makes $1 million or she makes 20,000 a year. It's irrelevant to me. I can't spend her money.
doesn't mean you can't spend her money. She makes money, but she would contribute in certain ways, right?
I'll give you an example, Kendra. This is a great example. Kendra, you're my woman, hypothetically. And we've dated for 2 years. I say, hey, Kendra, baby girl, can I get $100? You're going to give it to me. But in the back of your head, why am I giving this broke ass dude $100? So, with that being said, can I really ask my woman for money?
I think you can.
I
I
beg to
think you should
differ.
be able to because
If
here's the reality of relationships, right? And I know in the perfect world there's this stance, and I think maybe you should come in with, like you said, being a provider and things of that nature. But life can happen, right? And God forbid, I'm not saying this should happen, but something can happen to you physically and everything changes, right? So you should want a woman that can keep the family going if God forbid something happened to you. And as your woman, because to me, marriage is a teammate situation. We're teammates. I got you, you got me. So even though I do well, I think one of the things that men have always told me, I never come across like, oh, I make so much more money than you because I don't move like that. Like I'm not that kind of person. So I think it's very possible to be okay with a woman doing well. And I do think in a teammate situation, it benefits. There would be certain things, and with her making a certain amount of money, it might have a certain amount of access, a certain amount of knowledge. So I do think it matters.
Well, here's also about thing, Kendra. You say use that worst case scenario. What if the man loses a job or financials go a little crazy, whatever that situation may be? I'm retired military. I did my work in my 20s and my 30s so I can relax in my 40s and my 50s.
Oh, so
I have a
you good.
guaranteed
You set
income.
up. Well, there you have it. My example didn't work for Merle because he got it all the way together. I don't know why I even try to play with you because I already know you ain't to be played with.
Well, no, Kendra, you good. This is your show. I'm a guest on your show.
No, I rock with you though. I rock with you. You're a very focused man. I respect it. I sincerely do. But I do think, and I think again because it's an extreme situation. But I know a couple that are married, and early on the husband was a provider. Then he became disabled, and for the last 9 years, the wife is the sole provider of the family because her husband physically can't work, but she doesn't mind because her husband did everything. So I just think the best advice I ever got from a married couple was work your hardest to make the other person happy. It was very simple, but if your goal is to make the other person happy, then y'all both are always trying to work to make each other happy, and then it makes a good relationship. But nevertheless, Merle, let's go. And ladies, here are the requirements, and please hear it clear. Do not overspend. Merle ain't playing that. Do not overspend more money than you have. Okay. Um, Listen, be in good shape for you. Now he's 6'3" and he weighs 215 pounds. Nobody that weighs 200 now. He ain't gonna do that. But a good gauge of 140 to 170, depending on how you wear it. Okay. With that being said, he has 3 children. You are open to having more kids, right?
100%.
And she can have children already, right?
Of course. I mean, the chance of me meeting a woman with 0 kids is slim.
I I see. Well,
Come
okay.
on
Well,
now,
I might see.
let's be honest. Let's be honest. The chance of me meeting a woman with kids at my age, I'm 46, is
Yes.
slim.
Okay, maybe it's slim. Maybe I'll give you that. Maybe it's slim. Okay, that can be
I,
true.
I, I never said never. I just said slim.
Okay, very true. Okay, we'll leave it there. All right, Merle, how can a woman reach out to you, baby?
Right here, you can see on my what's this here? This at Instagram thing here, Morel underscore. Well, we have Morel underscore more at 1977. I'm 46
Okay,
years old.
and there you have it. All right, well, you keep me posted how it goes.
Kendra, all day, every day.
Okay, bye. It was a good. I enjoyed our conversation.
I'll tell you what, Kendra. First and foremost, I've been watching clips of you for the last maybe 5, 6 months. I said, you know what? Let me give it a shot. This is my first time trying, and I got on.
Oh, you got on. You're definitely gonna be a highlight, and I can't wait to see what the reaction is.
I don't know. I might get beat up depending on that physical attraction part. You
Well,
can't
I
say
will say
that.
this.
But this,
I mean, I was just talking to you more about it, but to be clear, I do understand it and I respect it. And that's because women are very They do not stutter when they say they want a man to be over 6 feet. So yes,
What what
you
what
do
what I'm what, I'm,
definitely have.
what I'm saying? Oh, I apologize, Kendra. I apologize.
No, but go ahead, say what you gotta say.
Oh, what I was saying is not from you. I'm talking about from the comments. Oh my God, you can't say that 140 to maybe 170. Who do you think I am? Blah 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 blah. I'll say it again. If I worked at McDonald's and made fries at 46 years old, I wouldn't stand a chance with any woman in the world. So if the standard is a guy got to make six figures, I make that. Guy got to be tall. I got that. Guy got to be confident. Pick a word.com. Like if a woman had 10 things on her list, I'm probably seven or nine of those things. But with that being said, though, what am I getting back in return?
Break that down. What do you want in return?
What I want in return is a woman that okay, give me like 30 seconds. Let's just say hypothetically, me and a woman have some bedroom fun. That's only an hour worth of the day. The most important part about a relationship is the 23 hours. That's the communication time. That's the cuddling time. That's the dating time. That's the foundation of the relationship. Women want the 23 hours. Cool. Men want the 1 hour. Cool. I want a 24-hour relationship. I'm looking to build a foundation to move on with a woman, not just for 1 hour pleasure or for women 23-hour pleasure. I'm looking for the whole package. It's very simple.
Woo! Woo! You got it together, Merle. Let's do it. It's at the bottom of how to reach out to Merle underscore more underscore 1977.
Thank you again, Kendra, for your time.
You too. Bye, babe.
Bye. Have a good one.
Okay. Merle said, "Don't play with him. He know what he want. Have a good credit score." Okay. Ooh, this man, somebody D D. I'm not sure if it's a girl or a guy, but it says Dhende07 said, "This man is everything that a lot of you ladies say that y'all want in a man, but a lot of y'all are dissing him. Y'all don't know what y'all want." Let me read that again. D. Hende said, and he spent $5 to say this. This man is everything that a lot of you ladies say that y'all want in a man, but a lot of y'all are dissing him. Y'all don't know what y'all want. I think that you got to come correct to be with Merle. He ain't playing with you. So if you're not a woman that can rise to the occasion and some of the things that he said are non-negotiables, that's for you to decide. But yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. We had a guy. Let me try to get a girl.